A batch process is an execution of a series of programs on a computer without manual intervention. This means that you can run a set of inputs automatically and produce an output CSV file with the results without having to manually enter data. As an example, we have a ratings engine that will produce HMO rates based on inputs. We can change the values and press calculate to get results for 6 different plans. However, when you require testing for numerous values, creating and saving records for each input selection will take a long time. SpreadsheetWEB offers you the ability to run a batch process using a CSV file that has all the potential inputs. Here we have a spreadsheet with all the desired inputs for the batch process. The column headers were designed to match the inputs of our application. This is a key to the batch process because it will allow us to map the input fields accordingly. Let's go back to the control panel. We must first create a data map for use in the batch process. To do this, we need to go to the import data page and upload our CSV file. After entering the names for a data map and a dataset, hit next. Now we're going to upload our CSV file and assign it to a group. Here we can choose to change the order of the database columns or keep them as they are. Next, we save the data map and move on to the Processes tab. From here, we're going to add a new process. We begin by giving this process a name and selecting our application from the list. Then we have the option to choose between a data file or the application's database. Database option will allow you to use saved data records as inputs for running the batch process. In this example, we will be using our CSV file, so I'm going to choose data file. Then we need to select the data file we've imported previously. When you're ready, press next. Now we map the input fields from the application to those in our data file. We can ignore the rest of the fields. On the third step, we choose which fields will be included in the output, determine whether the process will create a new data file or overwrite an existing one. When you're done, press next and choose a time to run the process. The process will start running and will take some time depending on the number of iterations. You can observe its status by looking at the status column and the successes and the total number of actions. Once it is done, you can press the results button to review the results. We can export this data in various formats. Imported data maps and those that are process results are shown with a data icon in the Data tab.